What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've had a bunch of you ask about how to run ads to your websites for your affiliate pay-per-call offers. This also translates over if you are doing a lead gen site to sell phone calls to businesses, or if you're doing a campaign for a client's website. These methods apply to all those different avenues. So this is the way that you are going to want to run Facebook ads, especially if you're doing pay-per-call. I explained in a previous video, which I'll link to down below or up here on the screen, that explains how I go about running Facebook ads for a pay-per-call campaign as well as for local clients. And it's not with any interest-based targeting or anything. It's strictly retargeting. I explain way more in that video, but bottom line, unless you are basically using it to build a list, social media is not the place to go when it comes to running ads for local business. Anyways, enough of that. Let's just get into creating the ads and recovering those lost leads that left your site without making a phone call. So first things first, what you're going to need is a Facebook ad account. If you do not have your actual business set up as basically the parent company that runs all these different ad accounts, because if you are either doing ads for clients or if you're doing pay-per-call affiliate marketing, lead gen, whatever it is, you're going to want to have basically your business that owns multiple different accounts and basically set up a page for each website that you create. So for example, there is a Facebook page for the North Texas Water Damage Restoration site. And with being set up in that manner, we're then able to run ads right from that page, and they make it very, very simple. So if you do not have an ad account, go over to Facebook and get that set up right away. They have a boatload of tutorials on setting that up. There's really nothing complicated with it, and you have no excuse not to, because you need to have pixels on your site. If you don't have pixels, you are losing out on data and building up an audience that has visited the site that you can remarket to. So then the next thing is install your pixel onto your website. So if you are using just a plain WordPress theme, probably one of the best plugins to use is called Headers and Footers. It allows you to install your pixels, and it's very, very, very simple. If you are using if you're using Three Architect, what you're going to do is go into the back end of your site, go to Three Dashboard, scroll down here to Manage Scripts for landing pages, analytics, all that stuff. And you're going to want to add the Facebook tracking pixel to the header. And basically what you're going to do is take the code from when it pops up when they prompt you. Again, Facebook has tons of tutorials on doing this. Paste that into the script here. It'll pick this up. You just want to make sure that you have it in the header. Next, if you do not have the Facebook pixel helper, make sure you add that to your Chrome browser. That way you can check to make sure that your site has it installed properly. So we come over here to the North Texas site, and the pixel fired for page view and microdata automatically detected. Now, here is where it gets really cool when it comes to pay-per-call or even doing lead gen for clients, lead gen to sell phone calls, however you're doing it with your business. But see, if I click the click to call function right here, or this one down here, or whichever, it wants to open FaceTime because I'm on desktop, but on the phone, it's going to be a little bit different. But here is where this is really, really cool. And this is done basically 100% automatically. All you had to do is install the pixel. There's this little thing here that fired for button click automatically detected. So now over here in the ads manager, what you're going to want to do is go over here to the events and then click pixels. It'll bring you to this page right here. And from events, you're going to click on activity, and it might take a little bit of time. It may take a couple hours or something like that if it's the very first time that your pixel has tracked this and picked this up. But what you're going to notice here is that if you click contact, it's going to show all of the times that the event, which was the contact, which is clicking this phone number or this one here on this button, has fired the pixel. The pixel is tracking how many times the click to call function is actually being clicked, and obviously not everyone is probably going to call through when they click that, but this is still giving you some very accurate data, because at this point in time with Three Architect, there really isn't a way to make it so that way someone, when they make the phone call, they get redirected to a thank you page where we could then add a conversion pixel that says that, hey, this person was worth X amount of money, and if one out of every 5 phone calls turns into a qualified lead, you could average that person out to maybe $5 if you're getting paid $50 for the qualified lead. It's something that you kind of just have to estimate and really just test and see. Maybe there will be a function for that in the future. However, there's nothing like that at this very point in time. But either way, we have a solid amount of data that is going to allow us to run ads. And obviously when it comes to pay-per-call or selling leads, you have to have someone reach a certain duration, and within Facebook there is not that capability yet to track that. However, we can estimate that, hey, out of every X amount of calls we get one qualified lead, and kind of base it on that, and then we have some numbers with how much we estimate it costs to retarget to someone to capture them and turn them into a qualified lead and generate revenue. So next what we're going to do is make sure we create a custom audience to exclude those who did not click to call on our site. So that's very simple to do. We go back over here to the ads manager, and then we click on audiences under the assets column. you end up right here. I'm going to create a custom audience for website traffic. So what we were doing with this custom audience is basically have it set up for, we'll do in the past 180 days, just max it out just because we can, for all website visitors that have hit our pixel. And we're going to exclude people who clicked to call on the function on the site and do that for the last 30 days because with the affiliate marketing company that I am working for, no duplicate calls can be made within 30 days. So then we're just going to name it viewed but didn't call. And so that'll take a little bit of time to populate, but in the meantime, we can still create an ad for it. So I'm over here at the ads manager now, which you just go here and click on business man underneath create manage and go to ads manager. And I usually use the power editor because it's a lot simpler. However, for someone who's just getting started, you'll want to use the guided creation where it lays out the steps and makes it very easy. And what you're going to want to do is go to awareness and you're going to want reach because this will allow you to have a click to call button right on the ad. And so we're going to be running the ad from our page. And so then for custom audiences, this is where this is very, very, very important. Make sure that you have your new audience that you had just set up, viewed that did not call. Make sure that is set up right there. You could just do everyone who lives in the United States because if your campaigns are based in the US, you do not want your ads to be shown to people who may visit your site, somehow find it from Australia or something. Who knows what could happen. But you don't want to be burning up your ad spend on people that are totally not relevant. So you can leave all the detailed targeting alone. And so now going down here to placements, this is also very, very important. You're going to need to turn off Instagram because they do not allow click to call yet. I don't know why, but that's just how it is right now at this point in time in August 2018. Maybe in the future they will allow for it. That'd be really nice. But then we're going to want to just leave the rest of these here, and really it's just the audience is pretty small because again it's not like we're running an ad to millions of people or anything like that. So we want it to show up in as many spots as we can. And if there are specific placements that are not converting or people are not clicking or anything like that, then just turn them off in the future. So then for daily budget, you could set it as low as like $2.50. So that's really, really cheap every single month. I mean, we're talking less than $100 a month to have this ad running. And so when it comes to the optimization for the ad delivery, you're going to want to leave it at reach. But for the frequency cap, we want it to be showing to people once a day, every single day. And this probably sounds crazy, but when we're doing something with an emergency service, chances are that person needs that service immediately. Water damage, smoke damage, locksmith, any of those types of offers, they're going to need it right away. So you want that ad to be showing to them. Yes, it's obtrusive, but it's going to help them. They are in need of a problem that must be solved. So in my opinion, there's no such thing as too much exposure of your ad when it comes to getting the person the help that they need and obviously, of course, generating revenue for your business. So next then click on continue. Now for when it comes to the actual creative of the site, you could either do a video. If you have lead gen animated videos, that would work. You could certainly do a video ad because one, it is a lot more dynamic. They will always bring a lot more engagement and it catches people's eyes usually way easier. Or you can also do an image that's relevant. And Facebook does have a massive amount of stock images that you can use that could be related to your niche. So let's see what they have for water damage. You can also do a carousel ad with multiple images in it as well. For this example, we're just going to do something simple here. This one will work. And I will do some testing here to see which works. What I probably will use for the video is those animated lead gen videos and just see how well they work. That's about as much as you can do when it comes to affiliate campaigns because obviously what we're building is not a business that is out there where you could have like the owner on camera or anything like that because we're essentially just a brand name online generating traffic. But stay tuned for that. So if you're not subscribed, you should go down below and hit that subscribe button. And so then here's what we're going to do for our copywriting text. We're going to keep it very, very short and simple because people on Facebook, they do not want to read 10 paragraphs of stuff. I see people doing that with ads in my feed all the time and it's the dumbest thing ever because I get 2 lines in. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to read through all this stuff. That sucks. You have to basically hit them hard right away with something that captures their attention and get them to do what it is that you want them to do with your ad. So we're going to say, has your home suffered from water damage? And again, obviously you want to put a little bit more thought into this. I'm going to keep this one really short just for this tutorial video. So that way you can take this information and apply it to your business and get it to work. And hopefully you're taking action with the information I'm giving you here on the channel. But what you're going to want to do is maybe something of
ask them a question, call out the target audience, get their attention. And then we can say our staff is available. Let's see, our teams are available 24/7, 365, ready to help to everyday life. Simple as that. Very, very short, sweet, to the point. So next you're going to want to make sure that you add your website URL. And then for a headline, again, just call them out. Make sure that it is very, very easy to find. And real quick, before we do anything, we want to make sure that this is only running on mobile devices. We do not want desktop ads for phone calls, because no one's going to click through on FaceTime to call and try to convert to our offer. Okay, so again, with a headline, we want to catch their attention. So we'll do trusted help when it's needed most. Qualified technicians round the clock. Very, very simple. Again, I wanted to keep this short for this tutorial video. You will want to take a little bit more time and make sure that your ad is written in a way that will get someone to convert. And you want to make sure that you add a call to action in the text as well. You're going to want to make sure you add your URL to it. Then for the headline, we just want to, again, grab their attention. And then for a newsfeed link description, we could do something just really quick. Qualified technicians, and I can't spell, but that's what we have spell check for. I'm usually typing too fast. Anyways, boom, there we go, done. Simple. You will want to, though, put a little bit of time and a little bit of thought into your copywriting and get it written in a manner that will help you secure conversions. However, the unique thing when it comes to running ads for these types of emergency businesses is really just icing on the cake, because these people are already very, very warm when it comes to the traffic. So then we're going to go to the call to action, select call now, and we're going to grab our phone number. And so there we go. We have an ad set up, ready to be dispatched to the people who left our site without clicking to call. And there we go. Retargeting 101 for pay-per-call affiliate marketing, lead gens, or doing it for local business clients in the service niche where most of the time it's warm traffic going from Google to find them. And if they happen to be on social media, that's a bonus, because we can have this type of ad follow them around until they convert to our offer. So anyways, if you like this type of content, be sure to smash that like button down below. If you want to stay up to date on the journey and see the newest content that comes live, hit the subscribe button down below and smash the bell for notifications. And then you'll know when the new content comes live here on my channel. So my name is Matt Wasik. Thanks for checking out my channel, and I will see you in the next one.